Hi Capricorn, welcome back to Wandering Magic. This is going to be Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And this message is for February 2022. I like the energy. It's nice. A little concerned, but I like it. There's a big change coming to you in February. We have this butterfly oracle here, and it's change, escape, and transformation. February, I'm seeing this is like a very reflective time for you. You're like surrounded by friends. I got friends and colleagues here, and then the tribe. This is literally your friend circle on 1,000. This is you surrounded by people that you love, care about, adore, people that make you happy, people who bring you to that happy place. And the thing is, because I'm saying this out loud, there's a couple things going on in my mind about what's actually happening here. You're going through a tough time. Okay, and we're going to get to the tarot in a second because the tarot is all telling. But just with this oracle giving you this guidance on, be mindful of who you're surrounding yourself by. That just came through. Because I feel like, here's the thing, if you're in a little bit of a low vibe state, and what I mean by that is maybe you're not happy about something, you're trying to figure things out, you're kind of like floating in the abyss, you're kind of like in the void of things right now. If that is you, be careful of who you're attracting. I'm getting to be mindful of your drinking, because those spirits, right, the wine and spirits, they don't call it that for no reason. You know, those spirits, that alcohol kind of brings you into this this darker place and state. And so with that being said, you want to just be mindful of your drinking, because in those moments you could be, I'm feeling compelled to say, drunk calling someone or drunk texting someone, making a phone call, something about communicating with someone that you shouldn't be communicating with. So just bear that in mind as we move forward in the reading. But this is a very, like I said, is a very transformative period of time. And with that being said, there's going to be a lot of escapism. You're going to want to escape out of your head. You're going to want to kind of leave the state of mind that you're in, which is good. But be sure you're surrounded by the right people, because these are the people, think about them in your life, that uplift you, make you happy, know what you're going through without you even having to say anything. Someone who just kind of brings you to that place, someone or someone's, right? Because it could be multiple people. I am seeing a big friends group, and I'm also hearing Galentine. So celebrating maybe Valentine's Day with your girls or your guys or whatever, that kind of thing. It's like it's heavy on the friend vibe. Okay. For the supernatural oracle deck, we got candle magic and then pendulum in reverse. So with candle magic, this is working the invisible, and then with the pendulum upside down, for me that's a hell no. So what's the hell no, I asked? The hell no is working the invisible. So for me, this is almost like you're fighting demons, I wanted to say. There's like something that's not there, like on a level of, how can I say this? For some of you though, okay, you're a lot in your head, okay? And so when you're in your head too much, you're creating these stories that sometimes can be a little made up. It's almost like you're spiraling to the point where you're making assumptions about something or someone. It almost feels, and I hate to say it, but it almost feels like hopeless. Like, I'm not sure how to navigate this. I'm not sure what to do with this. It's that kind of energy, but I also feel like Spirit's telling you, like, hell no, like, pull yourself out of that. And this is why your friends group or your tribe are really calling out to you. For some of you, the number 8 may be significant. Just kind of keep that in mind and as we go through this. But something about maybe the 8th or the 8th, like August or something like that. With the tarot, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and that's in reverse. It's just fortune in this deck. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles upright. And then we have the Five of Cups. Okay. The first thing I saw when I saw all of these were... I'm getting like a manifestation, because for me, I'm seeing stars. Actually, it's funny because when you're seeing stars, you're a little dizzy, right? Because you kind of like think about a cartoon, and when it kind of like they get knocked out in the cartoon, and it's like you know, it kind of goes around like a halo around their head with all those stars. So again, because you're dizzy, or it feels like you're dizzy, it's almost like you're... Well, first of all, what happens when you get spun around a couple times? Well, when you're not a kid, right? Because kids can spin and spin, but as an adult, when you get spun around too many times, you lose your bearings, right? You can't figure out, you know, where am I? Am I gonna fall? Am I gonna trip over something? You just kind of moving all about, and then even when you stop from the physical movement of being dizzy, like your mind is still dizzy, and your thoughts are dizzy. You're confused, right? So that kind of thing. So this is, I feel, the state that you're in and going to be coming out of in February. A lot of you have ended karmic cycles with someone who you felt was your everything. Someone who you probably, I'm getting like cooked dinner for, made dinner for, had dinner plans with, maybe like food was your thing together. Just someone that you felt very close to. It could have been karmic in the sense of like a karmic romance that has ended or is ending, because I feel like this is putting you like in a very like, again with the low vibe, but you're just more like disappointed more than anything. There's a grave sense of disappointment, and even the fact that I said a grave sense of, I feel like that's still solidifying that change, transformation, that ending, the death of something more so coming through here. Okay, so in a not romantic way, this is literally you feeling like, you know, luck is not on your side. You know, why can't I find my everything? Because you're getting like Wheel of Fortune reverse, Five of Cups in between, like this beautiful, beautiful energy of, I mean, look how magical that looks. This is like a fairies dinner party happening right here. And then it's smashed between two, you know, for in a literal sense, like the unfortunate, right? The unfortunate like series of events I'm getting that led to an ultimate disappointment. I'm kind of feeling there's missed opportunity here with the Four of Cups. So it's almost like, because you're feeling like that, I feel like you almost want to regress backwards to something that's been bringing you down. So like, if you left somebody, you left them for a reason, and it's almost like you need to remember that. If you left that job, you know, and maybe you're struggling to find another one, you know, did you actually miss that opportunity, or are there better opportunities on the other side? Like, what is that something that left that is making you almost feel lack, if that makes sense? Okay, letting that go, that's what it is. You definitely let that go, and I feel like what you need to hear is that letting that go was the best thing for you. It's just what I'm seeing here, because there is, like I said, it's not that there's not sadness, because there is sadness here, but it's almost like, I feel like this is, you know, when I said the fairies dinner party, this was really like, oh, excuse me. This is really like that fantasy that you created, right? So this fantasy that never existed, the expectation of something. Also, with my throat kind of feeling weird just then, I feel like you may have said something you regretted, or maybe again feeling like you should have said something, but whatever happened in January kind of has you feeling you're really in your feels. And I feel like you don't like that. I feel like for some Capricorns it's difficult, especially because you're the polarity sign for Cancer, who's super emotional. So I feel like sometimes you guys can come off, sometimes, not everybody, you know, but it's hard to kind of deal with that. I mean, who wants to really deal with their feelings, especially when it's like disappointment and sadness and angst and all those things, right? But again, letting that go is actually, in a way, if you think about it, like take a step back and think about how letting this go actually made your life a little bit easier. Because that, I feel like, is very important, okay? And then you have here the Eight of Cups, or the Eight of Pentacles, showing you that things are working out for you. Even if you can't see it, things are happening behind the scenes for you. Amazing, amazing things are happening to you. Fresh beginnings, new beginnings are on the horizon. You just have to kind of get through this first, and then you reap the rewards from that. Now, I want to mention, with Venus retrograde now being over, that was officially over on January 29th. So there may be some debris left in February, okay? But if you got rid of something, if there's a situation that was removed in January, know that there was a reason for that, right? Of course, there's that reason for everything kind of vibe. But really, Venus took it away from you because it's, if you think about it, something that you've been thinking about for a really long time, something that you didn't want. Not that you didn't really want it in the first place, but I guess once you got it, you realized this is not all it's cracked up to be, kind of energy. So Venus kind of intervened and took that from you. You know what I mean? And it didn't really take it away from you, but really it put things in perspective so they can kind of exit your life. And this is where you're coming out of that into these new beginnings. So again, there is some debris left over. That's why you're kind of still in this low state of feeling like a missed opportunity, or feeling really disappointed or sad about something in general that just kind of removed out of your life. But ask yourself, is that separation anxiety, meaning your comfort with that is gone, right? Or is it that you're truly authentically missing that thing or someone? So think about that for a second. The other thing I want to mention, Mercury retrograde, and remember I was saying something about my throat. So if you said something, or maybe someone said something to you, there could have been miscommunication with Mercury retrograde. It does go out of retrograde on the 4th, but we still have those 2 weeks on February 4th, and then 2 weeks after that. Things should be settling down a little bit. Sometimes it gets a little worse, but just be mindful, okay? Also, I'm feeling compelled to say, don't go back just because Valentine's Day is coming up. It doesn't matter. If you bought them a gift and you're not together anymore, just give it back. Send it back. You know, I don't really know what else to say about that. And then Ace of Swords in reverse. It's like, get out of your head, but also heavy on the manifestation. I did mention something about stars, right? The stars and manifesting and things of that nature. So really work on those manifestations. With that Leo full moon coming up on February 16th, I think that's a really good time to get brave in a literal sense, right? Get brave and really take on what's coming to you. This is where you need to be comfortable with the discomfort of your life, because I feel like as a Capricorn, there's a lot of things that are in control. Things are very methodical kind of in your life. Things, there's a certain method, right? And remember, it kind of has to do with those expectations. You put these expectations, these plans, these things that don't exist, and you know, essentially that could do with manifestation. But I feel like with some things, you know, you think you want something. This is what I'm gonna say. You think you want something, but it's almost like the universe knows better. So it's like, if you think you want that, it's like, okay, that's what it is. They want you to think bigger because you're thinking too small. What is it that you really, really want? Like, really think about that. On the 16th, this month of February, really hone in on what is it that I want. And I mean, get specific with that want, okay? Don't generalize that. And do not put a person on it. I also want to say that. But I do feel like you are going to be a magnet. Okay? So, that's all I'm going to say about that. All right? Final message here with your angel answers. Abundance. Right. Abundance. And that's also abundance with this Ace of Pentacles. Abundance within a few months. Not the right time. Literally couldn't have said that better myself. Abundance is coming to you. Give yourself some time. I'm feeling like giving yourself time to heal. Remember, surround yourself by the people that you love, people that you want. I'm seeing a lot of friends around you, a lot of laughter. And I did say be mindful of drinking, but like a glass of wine and then like, and just enjoy the company, okay? And not the right time. If there's something that was removed and you're questioning it, give it time, because I'm feeling like within time, you're going to get your answer. Okay. So just give it time. I'm also getting like Hot Girl Summer, gender excluded. It's the song. So, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And then, oh, right. Last oracle message, we got Heaven. Manifesting your dreams. See, manifesting. Manifesto. And for some of you, definitely work some candle magic. Okay? Candle magic. Manifest your dreams. Manifest your dreams. Tap into this magician energy, this brand new fiery energy. Heavy on the Aries energy with your reading, by the way. Got a lot of wands. Got a lot of wands dominating here. Okay, I hope you found that helpful. I hope you enjoyed this message. Also seeing the color red for you. Passion, love, excitement. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this message. Don't forget to, you know, subscribe or follow or whatever the case may be for in the future. Watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus for any additional messages. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.